Good evening, everyone. Michael Soothing here. Today, what I'm going to do is an unboxing of some stuff from Amazon, which I believe are going to be aquarium accessories and that kind of thing, because I'll be setting up an aquarium soon, which I will, of course, show you someday on an ASMR video. Fish swimming around while I tell you about them and whisper and things. I hope this isn't too loud. I won't talk while I cut this open. That way I can tone the sound down in editing. Little boxes within a bigger box. How about that? I'll move this box to the side because I have two boxes. We'll move this over here and do the same thing with this smaller box right here. More little boxes within a bigger box. You ever play with this stuff here? Like pop it, and irritate and annoy people? I must admit, I think I do that from time to time, but I won't do it for you guys on this video. Let's take the smaller box out of the bigger box and figure out how to open this one. Made in China. That means it will be the highest possible quality, right? Okay. Maybe I'm being a little bit facetious. Alright, I skipped the loud sounds of cutting into this box this time. Didn't want you to have to listen to that. Let's see what we have here. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, this is part of the aquarium decor. And the low-level sound you hear in the background in the distance, that's Niagara Falls, just so you know. Alright. No, it really is. Once again, I'm trying to skip the really loud stuff. I don't think you want to hear a lot of loud sounds. Look, I think this will be perfect for the floor of the aquarium. Let's take a look. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh, it's already coming apart. Where did this come from? We've lost some of our trees already, folks, our plants, artificial plants. But that's okay, because my aquarium is going to be a planted aquarium. I'm going to have live plants in it. That will improve oxygenation levels and keep contaminants and things at a minimum. Look here, I think this will look good on the aquarium floor. Places for the fish to hide out. The fish can come in here and have like a tea party or something, right? So that'll be perfect if they're small fish. Alright? So I do like this first piece of decor. I don't have the slightest idea where this plant's supposed to go or where it came from. But I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. We'll just lay it there for now and put this who knows where. Move this stuff out of the way and see what's next. Oh, I also have here this package. I'm going to open it quietly so that you don't have to hear loud. Here we are, setting up a tropical aquarium week by week. You might not realize it, guys, but it takes weeks to set up an aquarium. maybe 2 or 3 months before everything is. I really should have kept it this way so I could just be in one orientation. From now on, we'll have this perspective, okay? Wait. There I paused so I can flip that section of tape. You know, you have to let the water, since we're chlorinated here, well, I kind of go into that in another unboxing video I made, which I'm going to attach to the end of this one, because that video was too short, only about 15 minutes. And even though these videos are free, I want to give you your money's worth. So, yeah. Preparing to plant the aquarium. You know, you've got to let the water sit for days, and you've got to put your substrate material down, put your plants in and get them growing, introduce things to create the proper bacteria, start to phase little fish in a couple at a time over a long period of time, etc., etc. Look, a Maniogracilis. No, we're not going to get into this right now because this book will be a perfect ASMR video all by itself in the future. So let's put that aside for now and see what we have in the other box. Alright, so I'm pulling stuff out of the other box to see what it is. We'll try to do this carefully. Once again, when you're doing this at home, do not move the sharp blade toward yourself when you're cutting boxes open. Do as I say and not as I do. Alright? Let's see what's in here. I think we have more decor. Let's find out. Indeed we do. What am I going to do with all these little boxes? Got a lot of little boxes here. Tell me if you like or dislike the waterfall in the background, okay? So I have a feel for what you guys most prefer. Now this is interesting. Even though I'm going to do a freshwater tank, I wanted to give the slight flavor of a saltwater environment. I love all things marine and aquatic, etc. Wanted to be a marine biologist, you know, when I was young, like all of you did. We all said we were going to be a marine biologist once upon a time in school. Come on, just admit it. You know you said that. Okay. So, we have here this nice piece of decor that's like corals from the ocean, and it's got these nice whole caves for the fish to swim in and out. I think they'll really like that. Especially those that like to go rest out of the aquarium light from time to time. Although it would be cool to put a colored light under here and have bubbles coming out or something, right? You'll see in my add-on video, I talk about that. This is pretty cool. I like it. It will add some color to the aquarium, which will mostly be natural. You know I'm going to put agates in there, of course. You know I'm going to do that, because I have so many. And I'm going to find some driftwood soon over at the ocean close by, so I can put some driftwood decor in there. You have to get pieces that are just the right size so that they don't float up to the top and you can situate them how you want. Put some structure in there. That will be cool. What else is in here? Oh, I got a bunch of AAA batteries. because I'm running low on those. So that has nothing to do with the aquarium, but that's what it is. What do we got here? What we have here is an aquarium pump, an air pump. This is not for the filter, because I'll have a big heavy-duty filter. The aquarium I'm getting is 40 gallons. It's got a built-in sort of cavity in the back to put a high-capacity water pump filter in it, several chambers for filter media and so forth. So you could use this for a small aquarium, under gravel filter, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use this pump. Well, I'll show you in the final video segment what I'll use it for. An air stone that has colors. I unboxed that already, but it's going to go at the end of this video instead of the beginning, because I'm out of sequence. What else do we have here? I think we have one more thing. Let's see what it is. Check this out here. Do you like aquariums, guys? If you do, tell me in comments. I've always loved them because I love everything related to the water. The ocean, rivers, streams, ponds, lakes, even this bottled water. The ocean, of course, bays, rain. When I was a kid, I wanted to find fish in every body of water I looked at. I mean, I would look in rain puddles to see if maybe somehow a stray guppy got in there. You know, I'm looking in this water bottle now, but I don't see any fish in it. It wouldn't probably taste very good if it had fish in it, but yeah. All right, let's see what's in here. This is like Christmas for me. It's an early Christmas gift to myself. Aquarium. We'll see what Joanne thinks about it when she gets back here from the Philippines. She will be surprised. She was a little resistant to the idea of getting an aquarium because she's so OCD about cleanliness. I think she's a little bit afraid of the upkeep and keeping it clean and being able to clean underneath the aquarium stand and stuff like that. But once she sees it, she'll fall in love with it and she'll want to help me with the hobby. Okay? At least that's my hope. Looks like we have one last large piece of decor. And that is like it's like a castle. I'm gonna pull it out way over here so it's not too loud on the task cam. Well, let's take a look. Well, we have steps and everything, so the fish, they can walk up these steps right here. If it's a bottom fish, you know, like a catfish, you know how they're on the bottom. I'm gonna get some algae eaters and a couple of catfish to help keep the aquarium clean. I believe there's also some little shrimps you can get that will run around and clean things. And so I'm gonna try to get some of those freshwater shrimps. Try to make it as low maintenance as I can, but you still have to change part of the water frequently. If it's a good planted tank and you're lazy, like me, maybe you only have to change a third of the water once a month. But if you go to an aquarium specialist, they'll say, change half the water every week, something like that. there are ways to extend that interval and amount. Got a 40-gallon tank. That's a lot of water to move out. So, yeah. I like this piece and the other two. So we have 3 big pieces of decor for the bottom of the aquarium. And I think they're pretty well matched overall. And the rest of the decor, whatever else we have in this aquarium, is going to be natural decor. Plants, aquatic plants, of course. Yeah, not roses or hydrangeas, you know. Aquatic plants will be in there of various types. I wonder if I should try any native plants, underwater plants from Oregon. Probably not. I'll probably go with whatever they recommend in the books I'm going to read and so forth. Should I rewrap any of this stuff? And if so, why? So yeah, the natural decor will be plants, and I'll have agates, and I'll have some seashells I picked up at the ocean when I was doing beachcombing, and I'll have driftwood. So at least those things there. So yeah, there'll be a lot of busyness in this tank, but I like that because I want plenty of places for the fish to swim in and out and frolic and play and hide and all that kind of thing. I'm going to have a community tank, which means I'll have a variety of fish that tend to get along with each other. Angelfish are pretty good for community tanks. Betas, if they're the right kind. Platies. 1 Siamese fighting fish, just 1. Beta. Cardinal tetras or neon tetras. A couple of bottom feeder catfish and some algae eaters. Maybe some zebra danios. Things like that. Yeah, I really miss having an aquarium. I used to have one. Well, at least 4 times in my life I've had an aquarium. Always loved it. Every time. So I have not had one now for at least 30 years, 25, 30 years. And that's too long. Makes me sad. So, way too long to not have one. Aquarium technology has come a long way. I'm getting a rather expensive aquarium for its size. It's only 40 gallon, not a huge, 100 or 200, but I'm getting one that's acrylic rather than glass. The light transmissibility is much better. It's much lighter weight, but more importantly, it's one solid piece with some cutouts in the top so you can service it and clean it, but it's one piece without seams, so you don't have to worry about it bursting or leaking. And there are horror stories about glass aquariums that do that. I don't want to run that risk, so that's why I went with an acrylic. They cost about 2 or 3 times as much as the same size glass tank, unfortunately. Yeah. And the downside of them is they scratch very easily, so you have to be a bit careful not to take hard objects and, like when I'm putting this in, I gotta make sure I don't rub it on the side of the aquarium or something. Get it firmly stabilized in the bottom, away from the glass or the acrylic, right? So that kind of thing, yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to set this up. Maybe I'll make an ASMR showing the stages of setup. until the final result. That might be interesting for you to see. So we'll see. I don't know if I want to do that or not. But at least a little bit I'll show you each stage. I'll try. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Except I'm connecting the early video to it so that you'll have a nice long one. The earlier one I made a couple days ago with more unboxing. That way you'll have the full suite. And yeah. Okay. Please click on the bell for notifications of future videos. Please give this a thumbs up if you like it. And if you don't like it, well, maybe I'll make one someday that you do like. And you can give it a thumbs up in anticipation of a future video. I don't know. Alright. Take care, everyone. Let's segue into the next section. Well, good evening, everyone. Michael Soothing here. I thought I would open this Amazon Prime box, which I believe contains accessories I purchased decor for an aquarium I'm going to put up. And of course, let me get my water. Sorry about that. I need water. If I don't have my water, I'll get dehydrated. So I gotta drink some of this. Anyway, I'm gonna set up an aquarium. And of course I'll make an ASMR video with that aquarium once it is set up. But don't be impatient for that video, because it takes weeks, even months, to get an aquarium going properly. It's going to be a 40-gallon. Not huge, but pretty good size, and it takes a while to get one of those going. You know, you have to put, since we have chlorinated tap water here, you have to put the water in, wait several days for it to dechlorinate, put biological stuff in there to get bacteria, good bacteria growing, you know, set it up. You start with some plants, then you introduce a couple fish. I'm going to have a planted aquarium. So let's open the box and see what I bought. If that's too loud, I will reduce the sound in post-production editing, which, as you know, I do very little of. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh look, lots of space bags here, lots of... Oh, this isn't the stuff I was waiting for. This is a whole different box of stuff. Okay. Alright, my aquarium stuff hasn't showed up yet. What this is I got some gifts to send to my grandkids. So I'll talk to you about these gifts instead. Here, let's move the box someplace else. Hold on a second. I will reorient the camera. Okay, I moved the box over to the side. This could make good sounds, this stuff here, if you do it right. It's hard not for it to be over loud, though. Let's see what I got in this box. Okay, I got, first of all, I needed more vitamin B12 gummies. Okay, so I bought this big giant jar of VitaFusion 1,000 microgram vitamin B12. This is important for metabolism of fats and proteins. It gives you energy. Sometimes when they test your blood, they will test it for vitamin B12 if you're low energy. So I notice a difference when I use it. By the way, the best kind to get is methylcobalamin, but you can also get cyanocobalamin. And 1,000 micrograms is a pretty good dose. So if I don't have my B12, it's kind of like missing my morning coffee. I feel sort of groggy all day long. So that's that. What else we got here? We have, this top's not even on tight. Look at that. I hope it has a seal on it. Oh good, it's got a seal. What this is, see, this wasn't even screwed on tight. Hopefully they're not, nobody's doing anything bad to me with my shipment. This is good old carnation malted milk. Something I should not have in my house. But do you know what I like to do with it? When I make fruit smoothies, I'm going to make one for you sometime. Cut my finger with a little sharp knife. When I make fruit smoothies with strawberries and banana, things like that, in the blender, I like to put in some of this. It makes it really yummy. And most of you are too young to remember chocolate malts at the malt shop. They used to have places called malt shops. Now all you can find is a shake. Nobody has a malt anymore. But yeah. Oh look, they even show you. Add 3 tablespoons of Nestle's Carnation malted milk to a fountain. And they show you making a fountain shake there. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump you in the nose or in the eyeball. See, they're making a chocolate shake. Now that's how it always used to be done back in the 1950s and the 1960s. And then, you know, I wasn't around drinking shakes in the 1950s, but well, I was a little kid towards the end of the 50s, so I got some yummy chocolate malts, and when I went to indulge myself in nostalgia, which you can do with smells and tastes and songs, amongst other things, going back to places you were when you were a kid, then this is kind of fits the bill, right? But I can't have that very often. I can put a little bit in fruit smoothies, you know. So, what else we got here? All right, I don't know what's in this white box. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Uh-oh, I gotta go find something to cut with. Hopefully I won't cut my finger again. Hold on just a second, everybody. I just need to go into this drawer in the kitchen. I can pull out some scissors and try not to do anything seriously injurious with them, so you can cut yourself by holding them wrong. I don't want to do that, so we'll keep my finger out of the blades, keep my thumb away from it. We'll see if that, now we're going to have to slice it in a couple more places. So always cut away from yourself, which is the opposite of what I just did, right? How come this doesn't want to open? Oh, I think I got to do it on this side. Whatever it is, it says it's made in China. So do as I say, not as I do. All right? I don't have the slightest idea. Oh, I know what it is. This is one of the things I ordered for the aquarium. So I did get one of the items. And what this is, here's the instructions right here. What this is, and it's got a little controller. This is some plastic tubing. This is something that's going to go in the bottom of the aquarium. It's an aeration, like an aeration stone. Here's the AC for it. Hopefully it's waterproof because it goes down to the bottom of it, not the plug. I don't mean the AC plug. I mean this part. Oh, it's nice and hefty. I like that. Alright, so what this is going to send up a big stream of bubbles. Boop, 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 like that. It'll probably make a nice sound too. And these LED lights will light up the bubbles. Won't that be cool? So it'll be like a stream of bubbles coming up, lit up by these LEDs. So I can't wait to plug this in and have it fail since it's made in China. No, I'm really hoping it won't fail. So for now, I will put the new aquarium accessories someplace safe. So you hook in, you have to have a pump to run this, which I will get. Don't have it yet. And the pump will pump air through this plastic tubing down into the aquarium, into this inlet nozzle, and all the bubbles will come out this bubble stone. It had pretty good reviews from most people. And this is a controller that allows you to make different colors, color patterns. It looks like it even has some instructions here. Let's check it out. Yep. User's manual. Well, it's a user's piece of paper, but they're calling it a user's manual. So, it says you can thank you for choosing this product. This product LED controller is strictly prohibited to soak. Okay, what they're saying is, this is English as a second language again. They're saying this can be in the water, but don't put your controller in the water, is what they're saying. This little remote control. Would someone be dumb enough to do that? I don't know. Perhaps. Product description. High quality light. Good brightness and long service life. Energy saving. Transformer is not waterproof, so please keep from water and water vapor. The transformer is the little AC plug, okay? This product is not a toy, it says. Keep away from children. Yeah, they might, inhale the bubbles coming out of it. Something. Remote control. Open the package and take out the lamp. Check the lamp for damage or cracks. If not, then follow the following steps. Remove the trachea. Oh, I don't want to do that without a doctor. So I'm going to fold this up now. Don't want to remove my trachea, actually. So just put that there and put that someplace with the new aquarium supplies. Okay. So what this is, I just went and saw my little grandson. I have 2 grandchildren and they're very small. My little grandson, who's 2, loves cars. So I got him a toy vehicle set. This doesn't look like the one I ordered. Oh yeah, toy vehicles. I got him a toy vehicle set, and I believe there's 4 cars a variety of 4 cars and trucks and things in here. Or no, it's 5, I think. It's got 5 vehicles. And the 5 vehicles are, I think, yes, they are. They're the front 5 of this group. So it's the, this is hard for me to do backwards. But it's the Volkswagen van and the yellow school bus and what else is there? Big SUV, no, that's a cop SUV. And then there's a camo vehicle and a regular car, race car. Yeah, like a Ferrari. Well, that's got a cop light on top too. I've never seen a cop car that was a Ferrari before. Anyway, he's gonna love these because he loves cars. And even though he just turned 2, well, everybody thinks their grandkid is a genius, right? But he is. The way he plays is more like a 5 or 6-year-old. Very methodical. If he has a dump truck, he knows how to work it. He does it, he lines up all his cars and goes on roads and stuff. And most 2-year-olds are just taking the thing and banging it or something, but not him. So he's a smart little guy. He's already talking. He knows his alphabet. Well, I'm not kidding. He's speaking in 3-word sentences and knows his alphabet. All right. While I was there, my 4-year-old granddaughter was showing me magic stuff. She has a great imagination. Everything was a magic trick to her. And she was doing all kinds of things with jewelry and little cups and bowls and had a makeshift magic wand. And so I thought, in fact, when I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, I said something to her like, "You love magic. I should get you a magic set." And a couple hours later, she reminded me Christmas was coming, and she's hoping that maybe her granddad would get her a magic set. So I ordered this magic set for her, and it says it's for ages, let's see here. It's like age 6 through 10, and she's 4. But I guarantee you, just like my 2-year-old grandchild, she is extremely sophisticated and intelligent. And she's going to take to this magic set instantly and know how to do all the tricks. With a little bit of help from Mom, but once Mom shows her, she'll be doing everything. And she'll be razzling and dazzling people that come, to be part of her audience. So that will be a lot of fun when I go visit her again. And she's real careful with her stuff too. She'll keep everything together. It won't be pieces of it all over the house that you can't find. She'll have it all back in the box every time so she'll like that as a Christmas gift. And I gotta figure out what to get her folks, my daughter and her husband. It's much harder to buy for adults, don't you think? That's what I think. Anyway, that's my unboxing Amazon package for today. Maybe I'll make another one sometime when the rest of the aquarium stuff shows up. But for now, we'll just do this one. Well, here's my mail. What's in here? Junk. I don't want any of it. So we won't do any of that. I'm going to put some agates in the bottom of the aquarium. I think that would be cool. They look like giant jelly beans, don't they? But it's a carnelian. Put some of those with a little light or something like that. It's very late, we had three big rainstorms here. Two of them had winds up to 60 miles per hour, almost like a typhoon, huh? All right, that's it for that. I hope that you all have a good evening, and I hope this relaxes you. Please click on the bell for notifications of new videos, and please give it a thumbs up. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then please give it a thumbs up. All right? So everybody, take care. Don't ASMR and drive. Bye-bye.